finger at everybody that you can except themselves.
You know, Charles, that is such a great point that I haven't heard anybody else make. And I think it's so significant because we all know that projection is a sign of immature thinking. And it's rather sad to kind of watch them like this, because really when it comes right down to it, and I think you were alluding to this in your tweet, it really isn't about blaming other people or even about personalities or even frankly about a referendum on the president. It really is about that they have moved so far to the left. The Democrat Party has moved so far to the left. They are completely out of touch with everything that is American. There are plenty of communist countries out there, and if they want to go be in power there, they will fit. But here in America, they don't, not even with this, the number 10 most educated district in the country. They're out of touch.
They are out of touch, Deneen. And again, listen, it's not that I have any sympathy for them, although I do like the two, perhaps even three-party system. But it is crazy to watch this.
I'm enjoying how they're blaming everything. You left out the rain in your tweet. No, they were blaming the rain, the weather, right? You didn't get the memo. But listen, Democrats have a branding problem. They have a marketing problem. What their message is to impeach Trump, investigate Trump, resist Trump. That is their message. What they're missing out on is that the presidential election was about jobs, was about the economy, and elections today and going forward will be about jobs and the economy.
Rory, as a Republican strategist, rather, is there something that Republicans also should be learning from these special elections? Is there something that they shouldn't overlook during their celebration?
Absolutely. I think what we learned from this special election is that these types of elections are about local issues that directly affect people in the district. I think voters in Georgia were turned off by the amount of Democratic funders from outside the district. I mean, Jon Ossoff didn't even live in the district. So they were really turned off by that. And when you compare that to Karen Handel, who was well liked in the district from holding statewide office in Georgia, they felt like she really cared about them and their issues, the economy, jobs, like Deneen just said. And they didn't feel that from Jon Ossoff.
Gina, and I got to tell you, I've been reading that each successive month this year has set a new record low for Democratic fundraising. Despite all the Hollywood money that went into that particular race, for the most part, the masses have abandoned this party, and they're going after the masses with new leadership that's old leadership, and old folks who their only weapon in their quiver is to curse a lot.
Yeah, and that's out of touch as well, Charles. You know, people love to criticize California, but as you pointed to, the one good thing California did in this election was send millions and millions of dollars to Georgia, which is a more conservative state. So it's not all bad. But here's the reality, Charles, that the Democrats are not in touch with the values. I really don't think this is as much about personalities and all the things that people want to make it about as it is that the Democrat Party has literally moved so far to the left. They have fallen off the cliff, and their grassroots has abandoned them. Right. And until they do take that real look in the mirror, Charles, that you're talking about, that real introspective moment, they are not going to be winning elections.
No, Deneen, and I'll get back to my original tweet, my retort. I don't remember them going high. I really don't. It was a catchy slogan,
right?
But I don't remember them going high at all.
It's just words, and Gina's absolutely right. They have swung further to the left, and look at who's on their bench: Maxine Waters, Bernie Sanders.
She's been going nuts lately.
Tom
she has really lost it.
Right, and Elizabeth Warren, and they're not resonating with their base, and again, they're ignoring what voters are really concerned about, which is the economy and jobs.
One thing also, Rory, I want to ask you real quickly, because during her celebration last night, Karen Handel, the crowd erupted with the Trump, 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 Trump. Are some of these Republicans who are still resistant to the president, are they endangering themselves by not embracing him, not embracing the administration, and trying to help him get through things that the American people voted for?
I don't necessarily think so. As Gina and Deneen both noted, I think the challenge is the Democrats have swung so far to the left that even if people aren't identifying with the president directly, they are still identifying with Republican values more so than they're identifying with the Democrats and the candidates that they're putting forth in these elections.
All right, ladies, let's leave it there. Thank you very much.